In this video, we'll show you how to change the front bumper on your Ford F-150. You can find it on CarParts.com via the link in the description. Position yourself under the vehicle. Remove the power connector from the fog light bulb by lifting the tab and pulling on the connector. The components to be removed are very often seized up, so don't hesitate to brush and to use penetrating oil to make removal easier. Using a ratchet and a 21mm socket, unscrew the bumper bracket retaining nut. Using a fork, remove the 3 rivets holding the textile cover. Then take off the cover. Then unscrew the second bumper bracket retaining nut. Perform the same operations on the passenger side. Using a ratchet, an extender, and a 10mm socket, unscrew the 2 bolts holding the 2 hood closing stop brackets. Then remove them. Using a ratchet, an extender, and an 8mm socket, unscrew the 3 bolts holding the bumper cover to the bumper. The front bumper is now free. You can remove it. Using a ratchet, an extender, and an 8mm socket, remove the 3 bolts holding the fog light bracket. Then remove the bracket. Do the same on the passenger side. You now need to separate the valance from the front bumper. Using a ratchet and an 8mm socket, you can now remove the 13 bolts that attach the valance to the front bumper. Using a flathead screwdriver, remove the clips that hold the lower cover valance in place so that you can reinstall them on the new one later. You can now separate the lower cover valance from the front bumper. Using a ratchet and a 10mm socket, unscrew the 2 bolts holding the side bumper bracket. If the bumper retaining bolts or retainers are damaged, take the opportunity to replace them. Using a flathead screwdriver, pull the bolt retainer away so you can unscrew it. Then remove the bolt. Remove the speed nuts from the bumper bracket. Using a ratchet and a 10mm socket, unscrew the 4 bolts holding the bumper bracket to the front bumper. You can now remove the bracket. Repeat the same steps on the other side of the bumper. You can now remove the central bracket. Remove the last speed nuts. You can order the front bumper used in the video on CarParts.com via the link in the description. Replace the mounting clips recovered from the old bumper. Replace the central bracket. Put the bumper bracket back in place and screw the 4 retaining bolts back on. Do the same on the other side. Replace the retaining clips on the brackets. If they have fallen off during disassembly, reposition the bolts back on the brackets. Then put the retainers back in place. Put the side bumper bracket back in place. Then screw the 2 bolts back on. Perform the same operations on the other side. Replace the retaining clips on the valance. Reinstall the lower cover valance on the front bumper. Next, screw the 13 retaining bolts back on. Put the fog light brackets back on. Then screw the 3 retaining bolts back in. Repeat this step on the other side. Your new front bumper is now ready to be installed. Put the front bumper back in place. Install the license plate holder. Align the bumper with the bumper cover and, while maintaining alignment, roughly screw the bracket retaining nut. Repeat this step on the other side. Do the same with the other 2 nuts. Finish off tightening with a ratchet. Put the textile cover back on. Then put the 3 rivets back in place. Put the 2 hood closing stop brackets back in place. Then screw the bolts back on. Screw the 3 bumper cover retaining bolts back on. Reconnect the fog light's power connector. Operation complete.